once in 2 years. So if you like to be giving birth to children every year, you're only entitled to go on paternity leave for 14 working days once in 2 years. So plan it well. So just give your wife small breathing space so that, you can enjoy it. So if she gives birth in 2022, you go for 14 working days leave. If she gives birth in 2023, it means you're not entitled to paternity leave in 2023. So just try hard and ensure that she gives birth once in 2 years. So that she gives birth in 2024, you can actually go on paternity leave in 2024. And then, maximum of 4 children. So what that simply means is, if you've gone for paternity leave 4 times for 4 of your children, once in 2 years, the 5th child, you're on your own. We are not giving you any paternity leave. I think this is how best I can explain it, right? So once in 2 years, and for a maximum of 4 children. So I think in a way, this also helps you to plan. It also helps family planning. There are people that every year they get pregnant or they get their wives pregnant. But this kind of conditions you in such a way that if you want to enjoy this benefit, you have to wait it out. How about that? And then it also helps you not to be bunny shidring every time. What does it mean? It also helps you not to give birth every time, you just start having. So maximum of 4 children. And then if you exceed 4 children, you're not entitled to. But the thing is, 14 working days. Is it even enough time for a father to bond with his newborn or adopted child? Now, do remember that the paternity leave is excluding your annual leave. But then again, there's this debate going on that some companies don't even give their staff members leave period. How much more paternity leave? What are you even talking about? Is 14 days enough to bond with a child? Is 14 days enough to bond with an adopted child or a newborn child? Because if you adopt a child who is less than 4 months old, you are also entitled to this 14-day 14 working days paternity leave. So it's either your spouse or your wife gives birth, or you adopt a child that is less than 4 months old. What do you think? Let's hear from you. And yes, to those of you that are working in the private sector, is there a provision for paternity leave in your organization? Is it only the women that get to go on maternity leave and the men do not get to? Or is there a way around it in your organization? Feel free to tell us. And if you're okay with 14 days because you feel it's enough time to bond, tell us. If you feel like 14 days is not enough, also tell us. If you feel like, men don't need paternity leave, what are they leaving for? Are they the ones bathing the child? Tell us. 070-0923-0923. And what you also think about the conditions surrounding this leave, the paternity leave for civil servants. Once in 2 years and not more than 4 for a maximum of 4 children. 070-0923-0923. 070-0923-0923. WhatsApp and Telegram number is 0809-030-6416. We are live on Twitter at Nigeria Info PH on Twitter, and Facebook page is Nigeria Info 92.3 PH. Go there, watch us live, and be a part of the conversation. Okonkwa from Rumukuta, good afternoon, and welcome to the sunny side.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Yes. I want to start by saying, was it moved as a motion? Was it presented to the members of National House of Assembly? Did they deliberate on it? Did they pass it into law? If no, then it is just an illegitimate decision and opinion and policy that will soon be set aside after 2 years. For that to be concrete and to be reliable, it must be passed into law. Then we know that it is legitimate. Thank you.
All right, then. So I think Okonkwo is bothered about the legitimacy of the leave. So I'm going to refer him to something. Hold on. There's a provision of the public service. So this leave is actually in line with the provisions of the Public Service Rules 2021 edition. So it's not something that they're doing. It's not an out of place decision, as it were. And for this to be part of the provisions of the Public Service Rule, it's been deliberated maybe long before now. We don't have to come every single time to deliberate on something. For those people working in the public service, maybe you can help Okonkwo understand better. When you work in the public service, you're privy to some of the rules, the policies, and the tenets that revolve around the public service. So maybe you can help Okonkwo understand that better. Nigerian folk, good afternoon. Welcome to the sunny side.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Go ahead.
I'm Levinus Ndoko calling from Echie.
Levinus, you're welcome.
Please, if bonding between father and child is one of the reasons for this new thing.
Yeah, solely bonding, yes.
I know very well as a father that bonding first starts between mother and child right from the time the child is just an embryo in the womb. Then the timing is something that has not been stated, particularly when there's a newborn child. You are a woman, then it's really difficult for any father to go close to the child during that time of nursing the umbilical cord. It is still the mother's duty. And this is 14 working days, remember. Then I don't know whether they consider the timing. If the timing is something between the time the child has started seeing, because we hear that a child starts seeing at a particular month, not immediately the child is born, because a child cannot notice anything within his environment the time it has not opened his eyes, except his warmth and closeness bonding with the mother. Then if it is after 2 months of child delivery, then the man can apply for paternity leave. It's what time? Please let them consider the timing.
Okay, so let me also tell you that a child does not necessarily need to see the father to be able to establish a connection, because even in the womb, the child can already start hearing sounds. So if a child knows the father's voice, I mean, is that not enough bonding for the father and the child before the eyes open, if that's your argument?
The father's voice is not enough. After all, there are voices of siblings, then voices of relations coming to celebrate with the family. There are many voices the child will be exposed to hearing and start getting bonding with. But I'm talking in terms of the father, because bonding apart from hearing.
You are tuned in to
talking paternity leave this hour. 14 working days. The federal government has approved a 14-day paternity leave. A 14-day paternity leave for male civil servants. And this is all in a bid to ensure that these fathers bond with their newborn as well as the adopted child or children. So it's supposed to take effect from, I think, this month. And I am asking a very straightforward question, or very straightforward questions. Is 14 days enough time for a father to bond with his newborn or adopted child? And for those of you who work in the private sector, is there a provision for paternity leave in your organization? Before we went on the break, I was on a call with Livinus and Joko. I'm so sorry that call had to be interrupted because we needed to go on a break. Now, Livinus was saying something about the child's development and how babies don't start seeing immediately. So if 14 days is meant to establish a bond, a mother already starts bonding with her child from when the child is in the womb. But for a father, when will the child open his eyes and start seeing the father and then thereby establish a bond? The child is used to sound, okay? The child can start identifying with certain sounds. And that's why they would advise that you read aloud to the child in the womb, sing a song to the child in the womb, talk to the child in the womb. And some fathers are already doing that. I mean, a happily married couple expecting a baby would usually, the father will rub the tummy, they will sing, they will laugh, they'll call the child by the child's name or the name they intend to name the child, and the child is officially or eventually born. So it's not only the mother that starts bonding. For some fathers that care to bond, they already start bonding. So his argument is 14 days is not enough. Well, what about you? What do you think? 14 days paternity leave. There is the argument that some fathers may not use the time to bond anything. In fact, the wives may not see their husbands for that 14 days. The men would rather go and do something else with their time than, being around. And the noise and the people that will come around and say, baby, don't cry. The Omugwarin period and all of that. So some men would not even tell their wives that they are on leave. And they would dress up and leave the house and come back whenever they want to come back. Some men will use it to go and pursue, what do they call them again? Side chicks? Yes, and all of that. But you tell me, for those that genuinely would want to use the time to stay with their family and the newborn, is 14 days enough time for them? And those of you in the private sector, the organization you work for, are such provisions made for you? I know that there is maternity leave. How long? It's supposed to be for a period of 3 months. At least my organization, it's a period of 3 months. But paternity leave for the men, how long should it be and all of that? Still trying to wrap our heads around it. 070-0923-0923. 070-0923-0923. Once again, the smart number is 070-0923-0923. WhatsApp and Telegram number for your WhatsApp and Telegram messages is 0809-030-6416. 0809-030-6416. Remember to turn down the volume of your radio set as you call. A message on WhatsApp says, "Hi Didi, it's a good idea because a child can detect its mother and father's scent, which are also the child's scent, and the father will come home after work." Ibrahim, send that in. Mrs. Zion, welcome to the sunny side. Go ahead.
Good afternoon to you.
Good afternoon.
That leave is not necessary.
Tell us why.
this is to show that the civil service they are. This is an organization that is not productive. At a time like this, that the economy is dying, a dwindling economy, we are facing a lot of crises in our economy, and you are giving a leave, offering a leave to a particular man that has a responsibility in his office, that's supposed to be productive, that's supposed to be creative. This is, to me, is getting become a child's play. They should even scrap this thing called civil service, because nothing they are doing than wasting time and wasting our money. This father you are talking about, if this was his private business, will he offer for a paternal leave? Even the so-called child that he is talking about, this man does not even have child time for that child. Because I stand to be corrected. In the 24 hours, this child has to sleep for about 20 hours. He has to sleep because still a baby, no strength, no nothing. The major responsibility is between the mother and the child, which is the most appropriate, even in animal kingdom. In animal kingdom, the male don't go to the field, and the male animal don't go to his children now. It is the mother that takes care of the children. So why offering a paternal leave for a man?
But women are entitled to maternity leaves. Why not give a man paternity leave as well? Don't you feel fathers need to? Wait, hold on. Long before now, the women and children have complained that the fathers are barely there for them. And in most families, all the fathers do is to provide money for upkeep, pay school fees, utility bills, provide food. They don't get to see their fathers. Their fathers don't know them. We live in an era where some fathers don't even remember the birthdays of their children. Some fathers do not even know. If they say your daughter is in which class now, the father would not know. What's your daughter's favorite color? The father would not know. A father wants to buy a gift for his child and he doesn't know what to buy, and he's calling the mother.
Africa here?
Yes, I'm telling you. Hold on, Mr. Zion. I'm not telling you them say. I was at an event, okay, and I organized a couples game. You okay? The couples that participated were supposed to win something, washing machines, a landed property, and all that. And all these couples needed to answer were some questions centered around their family and their marriage. Questions like, how many years have you been married? When is your wedding anniversary? How many children do you have? What is the age of your first child? What school does your first child attend? When is your first child's birthday? When is your second child's birthday? All the mothers knew. Only but one father could remember some of these details about their children. And of course, it wouldn't have been a partiality, as you people call it, or a bias if we gave it to that father or that couple that they had won.
This way.
Yeah.
The question you people ask those parents were unfair.
Really?
Our climate, yes, those questions are not meant for our climate.
Wow.
Condition.
Wow. So not knowing your child's birthday is not meant for our climate, really?
So to do what now? Is it not the day the child comes to him, today is my birthday, or tomorrow is my birthday, we celebrate?
But really? Do you know how many children feel bad that they're not connected to their fathers? My God. Mommy knows everything, but daddy doesn't know. Larry from GRA, welcome to the sunny side. Go ahead.
Wow. How many hours are we going to use to talk? Hello?
Larry, you're here now. Go ahead.
Yeah, paternity leave.
Yeah.
It's laughable. 2 weeks paternity leave, while the mother go on 3 months. For what? A father goes out to work and come back in the evening, stay with the son, the child, and you want to give him 2 weeks leave to stay in the house to do what? You know, Nigeria, the federal government, or what do they call them? They are lazy because they have enough money they are stealing in to their accounts. That is why they are giving unnecessary things. They don't know that there are a lot of people that go out to look for food for their children,
and you are giving people paternity leave to stay at home for 2 weeks.
So paternity leave or no paternity leave? What are you saying?
That we benefit the generality of Nigeria. They are bringing paternity leave for father to stay at home and take care of children.
No, they did not say stay at home and take care of children. They say stay at home and bond. The meaning of bond. Yes, bond with your child.
I'm born because the father is the one that is carrying the pregnancy.
So you people just want to relax and leave everything to we women, Okaya?
The only thing the father needs to do when your wife deliver, go outside there and look for what will make your children to be viable. You provide for school fees, you pay for house rent, you take care of the kids. Nothing more than that. See, your children will know you so far you come home in the morning, in the night, after work. Stay with your children. There is no need for you to stay at home for 2 weeks before your children will know you. Okay, if your wife born and you stay home for 2 weeks.
Larry. Shebi, it is still you people that complain that the child is calling the child first learns to call mommy first before daddy.
There are some fathers that don't come home when their wife delivers. But people like us I have 2 children, and right from the day my wife delivered, I have been there with them, and they know me. I know everything they do. Okay, I did not send them out. I did not bring house head to take care of them. Because I don't want anybody to spoil my children for me.
Okay.
I do that myself.
All right. Thank you, Larry. Some of you will still complain. Say daddy. The baby is shouting, mommy. Say, there is Pasha. Oh, there is Pasha. You're supposed to call me first. When the baby learns to call, or the child learns to call mommy first, some of you get jealous. When the child runs to the mother first instead of running to you, you get jealous. When you stretch your arms to carry your baby and your baby is doing like this, you get jealous. And now you're saying paternity leave for what? Emmanuel from Obey, welcome to the sunny side. Go ahead.
Good afternoon, Mr. Didi.
Good afternoon.
Yes, paternity leave.
Paternity leave.
For 14 days.
Yes, 14 working days.
Why?
To bond with your child, to connect with your child.
In every issue in Nigeria now, that women are demanding for 50-50 between them and the men. Then in this paternal leave, then why should our own be 14 days and their own 3 months?
Okay. Should I answer the question?
They should make it 3 months.
Oga, not be you carry belle now. You know the woman would have to heal and nurture the baby, take care of the baby, give the baby breast milk and all of that. So for the woman, maternity leave, she's not lounging. Have you ever? Okay, I'm sure you have a new mother around you. Some of them goes through a lot. The body is trying to heal and all of men. Now you carry belly. Are you trying to heal?
To bring that baby into the world. Then is it not good that as the woman will be enjoying 3 months, the man also, so that if you're not able to by himself to give to the wife, we have the man to carry powder and be rubbing on the wife.
You see,
after 14 days, then the man will just come.
That is you want to do Omugwa now. That's what you are saying now.
So in the general community of men, I am advocating on behalf of men that it should be 50-50. Just like as women now are demanding for 50-50 in everything between them and men. Thank you.
Oh my God. Thank you. Thank you so much for calling. Nigerian, good afternoon. Turn off your radio set, please.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon to you. Welcome.
Thank you. Yeah, my name is Udo Goji.
Udo Goji, you're welcome.
Yes, I'm calling from Akabuka.
Welcome. Go ahead.
Now, the issue you are discussing is somewhat ambiguous. I want to get clarified. is this paternity leave for both federal and state workers, or is it meant for only
I
federal
stated
workers?
it now that it is for civil servants. Civil servants. I said it. So if you did not get that part, you obviously were not paying attention.
The one you started, you said federal civil servant.
I didn't say federal civil servant. I said civil servant. And that was what birthed my second question. What about those of you working in the private sector?
Okay.
So
Okay,
if you had
now-
listened, you would have gotten the message long ago and not be asking this question.
Okay, now, thank you. Now, you are saying paternity leave for 14 days.
It's not me that said it. It's the federal government that
Okay, federal
approved
government
it.
saying
Yes.
paternity leave for
14 working days.
14 working days.
Yes.
If you ask me, it's not enough.
Okay.
What is good for the geese is also good for the ganders. If you give 3 months for women, give 3 months to the man, because let him use 3 months to heal his body, because he released enough. You understand? I don't know what you are, giving a priority to women. Do you know what he fought out to get that baby?
Wow.
14 days will not be enough to equal, what he has given away. I'm telling you.
Wow. I'm sure the camera is capturing this. Wow.
No, you take a look at it.
Can that be compared to the 9 months of sleepless nights, the 9 months of baby kicking and some assaulting and some tumbling, the labor process the woman had to go through? Would you compare release during what the woman has to go through or children? Please.
Okay, let me ask you. Do you know how many nights the man struggled, sweating, and doing all that, leaving him only 14 days?
But they too much work for the men, okay, to fertilize the egg. Then this is something they do continuously. If we're going to have this argument, have the fact that we do this, it's still hard for them to recuperate, or what's the word called now, to get back their supply. It's not difficult, because if it was, they'll stick to one partner. Hello, can you hear me?
If you add
They back. Daniel from Eneka. Oh dear, lost the call with Daniel. Please do watch. I'm sure camera captured that part. Where? I still get messages for Chams. So we've stopped talking about Chams. Conversation for Chams. Roughly about how many minutes ago? Like 48 minutes ago. All right. This one says, Didi, you are very, very correct, because I have some teenagers that are rebellious with the absence of their father work. No, they finish. Interesting. Now you're in for a good afternoon. Welcome to the sunny side. Go ahead.
David calling from the
Hi, welcome. Go ahead.
Yeah, it's such an interesting question. So I feel the idea is not just the 14 days, not just about the 14 days. It's about the bonding part. Like you said, concerning the program you had, and a lot of parents don't know, a lot of fathers work children, children's favorite color, person character, they don't know it. It's about the bond. Because for me, I find time to my kid. My currently, but I'm doing it for like 10 years.
Whoa.
Honestly, lifting years, 14 days.
How
It's
many?
seven working days.
Okay.
7 working days. So they do it on that, on a rotational walk, 2 weeks on, 2 weeks off.
Oh,
So my 2 weeks off is just for my kids. I do the school runs, I sit down with them with their homework. It helps me with bonding. You cannot overemphasize the fact that children do have time, because the children are so used to parents. When they are parents, they live there. The child, like, it looks like music to their ear. But you that comes out, will you leave that place? Why you will stay in there already? So that bonding part is very, very important. And beyond the bonding, it's not for picking, not be true. Now, no matter how much you are running out for money or search for money, the little you have, you find them, you are lonely, you the money. When you cannot start to become something else, because you know what the temperaments are and manage it early enough in life. So it's not about only 5 days they give you. Any little opportunity you have, if you 2 days, time, spend it with your kids, take them to the house around Port Harcourt, eat if you can afford it. You can afford it, take them somewhere apart from your house. Let your life in another life.
Okay. All right. So much. Sunday. Oh, dear. Sorry. You have to call back. Hillary Secondson says, great job. But if I may ask, what is the essence of leave? The essence of leave is to bond. What does it mean to bond? It's to create a relationship between you and the child. Fellowship, connect. Yeah. I think the word is to connect. your child, to get to know your child, to I think I was watching a video. What's this guy's name? Crazy Clown is a comedian. So if you're on Instagram, you must have come across his Instagram handle. At some point, his videos were all over the place. Funny skits, all these skit makers. Crazy Clown was trying to study the kind of music his baby liked when she was born. So he was there. He did a video. I think his wife took the video and then she put it on an Instagram handle or something. But Crown he rapped. And he saw that he was singing normal babies. Baby was responding. He was singing other genres, reggae and all of that. The baby did not move. As soon as he started rapping, the baby started laughing and chuckling and all that. I said, oh, so you like this one, right? So he was able to figure out that this baby liked rap music. Yes. She was just how many days old at the time? That this baby liked rap music. And the baby was born during the lockdown. So the wife had to give birth outside the country. And because of the COVID-19 travel restriction, unfortunately, she couldn't even have her mom come over for Omugwo. That's what they call it. Yeah. Mother come over for Omugwo. So they had to rely on the internet and do videos. So the mother from Nigeria would have a video call with the baby. All the things that the mother would usually do for the niece and the daughter, as a grandmother. She couldn't have to do videos, do like this. Crazy Crown would change diaper, rock the baby to bed. Or at some point, the wife would even take videos of how he would doze off while trying to rock the baby to bed, how they would doze off and the baby was still wide awake and had fused to sleep. It was a connection time. And remember, during that time, I think it was or was it anyone with Denise or one of those shows that had talked about, how the lockdown was helping families to bond. It is required. The connection is required, or it's needed, as it were. And so, some people do not care. I mean, not and search for money to take care of this baby. I think searching for money to take care of this baby and bothered getting myself worked up about what the baby likes and what the baby doesn't like and what the baby's favorite color is, or who is the favorite parent between me and my wife. You get it, right? We're on a commercial break. Let me read it first. And this is paternity leave is not for bonding. If you need paternity leave to bond with your kids, then you are a bad parent. Mothers don't take their only for bonding, but primarily for healing, so that when they return to work, they're fully fit and can perform at the optimum. 14 years is unfair to the man and should be looked into and extended by those involved. And you might want to check your sources again. It's just for only federal civil servant workers. Only a few states like Civil State have attended it. Zikora from Cora, I said it takes commencement or expenses this month, right? Wait, now, relax. Why are you in a hurry? Relax. The commercial breakdown.
I'm Black African. I am a Negro. Neptune. Ladies and gentlemen, the
extended to 1 month. Joshua Geller says Kati demands that it should also be 3 months as women are currently enjoying it in order to balance sense of equity and family bond. I have to go now. Follow us on all social media handles at NigeriaInfoPH on all platforms. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter at _Denise_Dennis. I'll be back here tomorrow, same time, 12 noon to 3 p.m. on the sunny side. Up next is Rivers today, and thereafter, Hard Facts with Dio. Do enjoy the rest of your Wednesday. And Happy New Month! You in advance. Hours from now will be in the month of December. Thanks so much for being a part of the conversation, the final conversation, and for those of you who were part of it from the 12 o'clock hour up until this moment. You made the sunny side today. Your day. Be good. Safe. Adios.
No be by them.